What's up, everybody? What? I see you, Misery. Misery, I'm going to talk to PB Smooth today. What should I tell him? Why is the thing always looking so weird? Camera unlock. Let's move it a little bit. There we go. Hey, what's up, Darren? Oh, thanks, Darren. Appreciate that. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a good one. Sorry, I'm still trying to get the settings right. Thanks for the heart, me too. Appreciate that. Why? That's not it. Nope. Thanks for the likes, everyone. My name is Jake Howell. It's Tuesday. We talk pro wrestling on Tuesdays. Hope you're having a good Tuesday yourself. Oop. That's not what I wanted. What is going on? Oh, because that's locked. Okay. All right. Now we're good. Now we're in business. Now I feel better. Tell him I haven't forgotten about him catapulting me off the ring at Crockett. You got it, Miserable. You got it, Alexander. How much do you hate that nickname, by the way? Everything comes around. Well, you've got your match with Carson Bartholomew Drake tonight. So we'll be watching that. Thanks for the likes, everybody. My name is Jake Howell, and every Tuesday I do a live stream right here on TikTok and YouTube, and we're talking pro wrestling. The first hour is a free-for-all, so whatever you guys want to talk about is on the table. The second hour, we talk about the NWA, the National Wrestling Alliance. Everything comes around. Thanks for liking the live, Ray Joker. Appreciate you. Got my lights on, got everything on. You guys see the masks? In 2026, I want to see Alexander Miserable. Why did I say it like that? Alexander Miserable. I want to see Alex Misery compete in a Lucha Libre match in Mexico. That's what I want. That's my 2026 wants. I'm going to tell Mecha Wolf, make it happen. Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for hanging out. Oh, Haley, thanks for the heart me. Appreciate you. Haley's getting a Alliance blog beanie that you can get online at our merch shop, alliance-wrestling.com. Click on merch. So what's good, chat? Me, I'm just I'm just here doing my thing. What's up, Steve? How are you? Misery, I just think you would be so over like Rover at the Crash. What's up, Mark Queen? Haley, I know the temperature is starting to already warm up, so that beanie might be a little rough to wear, but it'll work. Hey, Buttermilk Biscuits, what's going on? Wrestle Rant. Mike Mayhem, thanks for the heart me. Buttermilk Biscuits, not buttermilk, butter me. It's good, man. I'm busy, but life is good. Johnny Robbie's what's good. You know, Steve, I'm not gonna argue with you on that. WWE Kid says, "Yo, what's up, Kevin Owens?" WWE Kid, I have some very unfortunate news for you. That today marks the day that your name is going on the list. I have it here somewhere. We have notes, lists. You will officially be number 33 on the list. Haley, you chose to be on it. You chose to be on it. Let's see. WWE Kid. Lesh Dog was like the king of the list. I hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. 1, 2, 3. It's like the Sean Waldman 1, 2, 3 Kid. The list is where it's at. I mean, look. You don't necessarily want to be on the list, because when you get on the list, you got to be on the list. But, you know.
How come my name's on this?
Well, your name goes on the list every time you call me Kevin Owens. Clearly, I am not Kevin Owens. I am J. Cal. I am not Kevin Owens. I'm J. Cal. I'm not Kevin Owens. I'm J. Cal. You know, Steve, it's weird. You say growing, and I feel like we've had such a retraction in independent promotions here in Southern California that when you do see more promotions running, it feels like we're catching up to where we used to be. Back in the day, there was a show every single weekend in both in LA or LA, Orange County, San Diego, Inland Empire. There was always something happening, and I feel like we got away from that for a while. But hopefully it comes back. Leshdog says, "What if Kevin Owens is secretly J. Cal?" Leshdog and everyone in the chat, I have a story to tell you, and I've been waiting to tell somebody because y'all don't believe me when I say shit. And sometimes you guys do believe me. And this is one where I don't think you guys will argue with me on it or think that I'm lying. But this past weekend, I was at an event with our good pal Soto619. We were down in San Diego for a Lucha Libre event. Now, I have been there before, and because Soto had asked me to, I wore the Kevin Owens shirt the first time I went down there. And I genuinely thought it was going to be a rib and people were going to just be silly about it, until some of the talent were like, that's not Kevin Owens, is it? He looks... Anyways, I thought they were just messing with me. But now we're literally in line. Well, not in line, but I'm literally at a row of tables sandwiched between Extreme Tiger and El Hijo de Rey Mysterio sitting right next to me. And I'm just sitting there playing on my phone because the show hasn't started yet. Soto's there. Soto's filming stuff for the matches. So I'm just kind of sitting there waiting for the show to start. And the kids are coming around getting the wrestlers to sign posters of their tickets. So this little boy comes up to me and he says, "Will you sign?" Now I'm wearing a KO shirt and I have my sleeves cut out. You guys have seen the video on TikTok and YouTube. If you haven't, you can check it out. And I'm wearing their sleeveless, and I'm like, oh shit, I kind of do look like them right now. And I said, "Sorry, I'm not a wrestler. I'm just a fan." He said, "Oh, okay." And the little boy walked away. He kind of looked mad at me, right? And then a mom came by with her son, and they were speaking Spanish, and basically in Spanish asked me to sign the poster. And I, "Lo siento, no, yo no soy luchador. It's just spectator." I don't know how to say that in Spanish, but anyways, legitimately, I got asked for my autograph twice this weekend, and I don't know if they thought I was just a wrestler or if they thought I was Kevin Owens, but that was a very surreal experience. Steve G, you said CMLL is basically a couple of times a month in SoCal? All right, let me get to some of the other comments here, because I kind of ignored you guys while I was telling you my story. It was ridiculous, and it made me laugh, but I also felt really bad because I'm like, I'm not going to sign the poster. I'm not even on the poster. Terry, I wasn't booked. They didn't book me, Terry. That's an inside joke for those who know. Kevin, when are you going to stop being Jay on a podcast and become champ again? Butter me biscuits. Good Lord. Leshdog just said Kevin Owens. Let's see. Encourage your viewers. Oh, if you guys like the live, feel free to share it, I guess. What if Kevin Owens is secretly J. Cal? I can assure you, my paycheck is not like Kevin Owens. I don't speak with a Canadian accent. I don't even speak French, don't you know? Kevin's over here crushing childhood dreams. Shit. Let's see. I want to get to all you guys' comments. So what are your thoughts on Finn's possible champion? It's not in the cards right now, but I love Finn Balor. I think Finn Balor would be an incredible world heavyweight champion, but it feels like it's programmed for Roman and Punk at WrestleMania. I feel like that's a done deal. It's a foregone conclusion. I don't think Punk is going to lose the title to Finn Balor at Elimination Chamber. So that means that, you know, Finn being world champion won't happen at WrestleMania. But like if Roman Reigns wins the world title, is Finn Balor the guy that could take the belt off of him? I don't know, and I love Finn Balor. Like I'm with you guys. I think Finn Balor's been mostly wasted by the WWE. An amazing run with the NXT title. He came out and became the Universal Champion, and everything looked pretty cool. And then stutter, nothing happened with it, and it's like it's a byproduct of bad booking. It's a byproduct of being injured at the wrong time at the wrong place. But I feel like there might be building towards him and Dominic for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania, which I don't hate, but that's certainly no Universal Championship. Jose says, I have a question on the Braun Breaker injury being hernia surgery. Now the Vision are missing a member. Well, or are they? I mean, it's not the first time the WWE has swerved its audience by having a fake injury. I don't know how legitimate it is. And that's the problem with doing fake injuries is you don't know what's legitimate anymore when it comes to injuries. So I really hope that it's not a legit injury and that he'll be back sooner than later. And if it is a big injury, I mean, I don't know what you do with him. I've heard there's a lot of people who are expecting Seth to come back and rejoin the Visionaries. So I don't really know. Let's see. I'm stuttering now. Does Dom or Vikingo win the hair versus hair match? Who has more to losing their hair? I don't think right now, I don't think you do anything different with Dominic Mysterio. I feel like he's so much money right now. And Vikingo is a heel. Of course, him losing the hair would certainly impact his appearance, but I don't think it changes one damn thing about Vikingo as a wrestler. The same thing with Dominic. It really doesn't matter if he loses his hair, but it's a sign of respect and all that. I don't think that you book Dominic in a way that is going to make him look bad with AAA right now. I feel like he's just too valuable long term for it. Reigns winning the title is a terrible decision. Just what we need, the return of the Ghost Champion. Well, Steve G, and I agree with you. I'm not exactly a big fan of Roman Reigns winning the title. At this point, I feel like he doesn't need a title to be over. But, that's kind of what the feeling is that they're building to. Now, what WWE does is their decision. That's what they do. But, I just don't anticipate CM Punk leaving Mania with the world title. Broken, I'm going to get to your question in just a minute about the masks behind me, but I want to see some more of the other comments real quick. Okay, I'll get to yours now because you're next. Is that a Pegasus Kid mask or is that something else? Broken, the mask behind you, these are one of a kind. I didn't know you could see all that back there. These are one of a kind lucha masks that I had made for me specifically. They're Alliance masks. They were made by a mask maker here in Southern California in Orange County. Gave me a hell of a price. They're professional grade. If I were a wrestler, I could wear these to the ring, and they are not related to any other wrestler. Tony Storm should be in Ontario, California Wednesday. I'm going to be there Wednesday in Ontario, California for the AEW television taping. So I hope she is. She's a great talent. Is Braun Breaker really missing WrestleMania? That's the word. Lesh Dog, that's what they're saying. Dom going to lose the belt to Finn. You might be right, Butterme. You might be right. The mystery mask is Dragunov. That would be interesting if it was Dragunov. I don't know who it is, to be perfectly honest. When it happened at the Rumble, I kind of thought it was LA Knight. A lot of people thought it was Logan Paul. Some people thought it was still Austin Theory. But Austin Theory got attacked on Monday, so it can't be Theory. And LA Knight was in the ring, so it can't be LA Knight. Some people are saying Seth Rollins. I could see that too. Some people are saying Adam Pearce. Adam Pearce doesn't move like that. He's too big for that. And plus, what's the end game? If it's Pearce, what's the point? Is he going to get back into the ring like on a full-time basis at 45 years old or 47 years old? Going to be 48 in June. I don't think it's Pearce. It's hard to be kayfabe nowadays. Well, yeah, you guys keep trying to out me as Kevin Owens. You're trying to break kayfabe right here. Landon, who is your aunt? Landon on YouTube, who is your aunt? I'm curious. Some people said Braun could have gotten injured due to training or flipping the announcement table on Raw. I mean, there's lots of ways you could get hurt. Like being in, like, I'm not saying Braun is injury prone, but like when you train at a high level, like he takes a lot more risks, getting bigger, stronger, faster, all of that. It's very easy to get hurt training. It's clearly almost was on in AAA. He is Vikingo's heater. But yeah, I don't know who that guy is, who the mystery man is. Like I said, initially, I've heard some people say Buddy Matthews. I don't think he's out of his contract yet. So, like I said, some people said Logan Paul. I even heard Jake Paul. It's like, Jake Paul, isn't his jaw still wired shut? Like, how is he even, like, why is he talking about the halftime show? Isn't his mouth supposed to be wired shut? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But it's Tuesday. We talk pro wrestling on Tuesdays. Your boy Jay's got a busy schedule ahead of me. Like I said, on Saturday, I was watching Lucha Libre down in San Diego with Soto 619. Tomorrow, Soto and I will be at the Ontario Arena. Well, speaking of the devil, what's up, chat?
Oh, damn. I didn't think I got a big screen.
But I put you as a co-host.
Thanks. I'm just stopping by, saying hi.
Well, hello. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. I was just telling the people in the chat that you and I are going to be at AEW tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think I hear myself as an echo.
You probably do, because I don't have my headphones on, because I wasn't expecting a co-host.
Makes sense. Neither was I.
So, what I sent you the card. What match are you most looking forward to tomorrow night for AEW? Is this your second AEW show?
Second or third? Maybe it's my second.
Okay. What are you excited about? The Young Bucks?
Tommaso Ciampa as the new champ.
Of course, you went with the former WWE guy. In the chat, Wiccan just said Vikingo loses, maybe a punishment for what he did to El Grande. Your thoughts? If Vikingo loses to Dominic Mysterio in the hair versus hair match, do you think that was a punishment for him?
I don't think so.
You think so? Don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Man, hey, when you're in Pandora, can you get me a ring?
Sure. I'm trying to remember the other cards. I thought there was another tag team.
There's
not advertised.
Yeah, there's a triple threat tag team match. Let me see here. Nope, that's not you. There is tomorrow night. There is Tommaso Ciampa versus Kyle Fletcher. I almost said Tim Fletcher. There's going to be a tag team match with the Rascals and the Young Bucks and a mystery opponents in a three-way contenders match. And then Chris Statlander defends her title against Vikla?
There's only 3 matches?
That's just what's advertised.
I got you.
It's a TV taping, so I'm sure they'll have more than that. Maybe not.
I mean, I don't know. I don't watch it on a weekly basis. I wish someone made short form content on.
I thought your boy Snug was doing that.
Oh, but he doesn't make it into like a short form. He just clips it.
Oh. Are you sure it's AEW? Yeah, it's gonna be Rachel. It's AEW at the Ontario Arena. It is. It's the Dynamite taping. Let me see if I can. See. That's not bad for a phone to a camera thing.
I saw Kyle Fletcher last time I went.
I saw Kyle Fletcher the last time I went too. He had a hell of a match with Will Ospreay. They were jumping off cages and everything.
Yeah, and then I'll be going again next Saturday.
To Oceanside. Oh, side. I told the story that people were asking me for autographs at the Lucha show. Can you please vouch for me that I didn't make it up?
He was signing his name as Kevin Owens.
You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Thikla's name is different. It's kind of hard to pronounce. I've never seen it. I haven't watched a lot of AEW lately, so I'm not familiar with her. I've heard she's kind of a badass, but I don't know how to say her name.
I don't know who to look for, I guess.
Tazo called me Kevin Owens and called you Alberto Del Rio's manager. That's fucked up.
What do you think of the clip? I know you said it looked cool.
Yeah, I thought your interview with it. Well, first of all, I got to film it, so I was there recording it. But I like the way you edited it together. You showed him and Dom just in the neighborhood, just hanging out.
Yeah, that's the only thing I could find with them together.
Is that a picture that you had, or is that a picture that you went and found?
It's a picture that Ray posted on his social.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
then I had to include us getting dropped again.
You got to get mileage out of that, man. You didn't take that chair shot for nothing.
I know. You're in there too.
I know.
In there too, just taking a bump.
I see it. Just taking a bump.
I mean, not a chair shot.
No.
A bump.
You know what? If they had given me a chair shot, I wouldn't have gotten back up, dude. I would have just stayed down. I'd have been dead. I'd have just laid flat until they left the ring. They'd have pushed me out of the ring. Wiccan wants to know, what is your take on the two Americanos storyline and where is it going?
I think it's a cool blend for WWE and AAA. I think it's going to continue in AAA, so it's kind of cool that we get to see Chad Gable in AAA now that he's been gone this whole time, so he kind of missed that opportunity to be in AAA. So this is kind of his opportunity to be in that company. I think it'll ultimately maybe end at WrestleMania, mask versus mask match, and if not, they could even save it for Triple Mania next. When Triple Mania.
Yeah,
that's a long time away.
Well, it would be, in my opinion, it would be really cool if it had some sort of conclusion sooner than later, because I think Chad Gable should go back to being Chad Gable. I think he could be over in that capacity. Obviously, he's good at being Chad Gable, and I feel like Ludwig Kaiser is doing a killer job being El Grande Americano, and I think the fans are more supportive of El Grande, especially across the border, and I feel like again, AAA can keep Ludwig Kaiser a superstar and put him at the top of the card, or he could be floundering in the mid card for the WWE right now. I think it's obvious where he should be.
Yeah, I agree. Another thing I could see happen too is I could see them have a mask versus mask match.
Yeah.
And end up both ripping each other's mask off at the same time. Like, I don't know.
Rachel in the chat just asked, I was waiting for you guys to get in the ring. Did I miss you guys? Yes. We did not get in the ring this time. We did not want, I didn't want that smoke.
We did get in the ring.
Okay, that's true.
Obafemi came out and then you left me.
But the video is up for you guys to check out if you'd like to see it.
Yeah, I posted it.
All right.
It's on our Instagram.
You said our Instagram? Your Instagram.
Well, you're also a collaborator, so it's on your Instagram as well.
That's true.
So whether you see it on my channel or at the Alliance blog on Instagram, you can see it.
All right, fair enough. Okay, you passed the test.
So if I leave here tomorrow at 1, I get there around 3:30, roughly.
Yeah, that'd be a good time.
It says 4:30. I was still looking at tickets. They're dropping, and there's actually some better seats a little bit closer too. So I'm gonna continue waiting it out.
Okay, well, like I said, let me know.
Sure.
Today's a busy day for me. We have, of course, right now we're talking pro wrestling, but then in the next hour we're going to be doing the NWA pre-show, and then at 3:30 West Coast, 7:30 East Coast, we're going to be talking to Pretty Boy Smooth of the NWA.
Nice. Last time I went to AEW last year,
Yeah.
I literally was driving to the venue. I didn't even have a ticket yet. As I was driving to the venue, I ended up finding some tickets.
See,
super last minute.
The last AEW show I went to, I also bought tickets last minute, but I went to the box office like a moron.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas you were able to find some online, so I got like nosebleed seats for like I think it was like $40. But then the craziest thing happened is when I was in the parking lot, I found $40. So it was kind of like the world balanced itself out, man. I didn't really pay for the show.
That's dope. I might just have to stop over at your work since I'm already in that neighborhood.
If you want to, I mean, it's a dirt yard, brother. It's nothing. I'm growing dirt. You look like you're about to go. Are you getting ready to leave?
Yeah, I got like 2 minutes.
All right. Jackson Storm wants me to hear him out with this, so I'm waiting, Jackson. I'm waiting. Kristen said I look like Kevin Owens. Well, guess what, Kristen? You just made my list. That's it. You're on the list, Kristen. Wait, here it is. Wait. Because you don't have Kristen Owens.
I actually don't. It's not even that strong.
But now Melanie Martinez. You just made the list too, Melanie. I think I met Melanie on one of your. I met Melanie on one of your lives. I think that's where I saw Melanie the first time. Who do you look like the most in WWE? I think that's a loaded question, Kristen. I think that's a very loaded question.
I think he was asking about me.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
Jackson, I do have my phone near me. What's up, Jackson? What's going on?
Are you gonna end up getting Ariel Van Gogh on your podcast?
I'm reaching out to him too. I have right now. I'm reaching out to Cheeseburger. I'm reaching out to Bob Evans, Ariel Van Gogh. I'm gonna try to hit up Ninja Mac too, since he seemed like a cool guy.
Yeah, he was cool.
Yeah.
You should book them for the NWA.
I don't think I can. I don't think I can book for the NWA. They don't want me to book. You know what? They don't want me involved with the NWA. Wiccan said
we should make that happen.
Wiccan said if we had bourbon and cheeseburgers, Oba wouldn't have bothered us.
You could be the Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce of the NWA.
I would honestly do a better job.
You can be the general manager. Do they have a general manager?
What's that? Do they have a general manager?
Does
yes.
The NWA
yeah, they did for a brief moment. So the Billy Corgan is very much involved with the program. He's on it very regularly, but they did one set of tapings where he was out of town, and they had one of the managers who was a territory owner. He kind of was the acting president. Melanie said Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton and Kevin Owens and Soto 619 in a match in 2K25. Melanie, Melanie, what are we doing here?
I just have to face him in real life because he keeps leaving me to take these beatings.
What we need to do is get Lucha Libre Baja Stars USA to put that ring up a little bit early, and we could make a fake match. By fake, because we're not trained wrestlers. I'm not a wrestler. You're not a wrestler. Jackson, I saw the video, and yes, you're right.
I gotta jump off. I will see you guys tomorrow for AEW with the one and only J. Cal. Kevin Owens and Tick.
All right, brother. I'll see you later.
Later, guys.
Follow Soto 619. Make sure you follow him. Later. Uh-oh. What happened to my screen? You see what happens? Huh. Everything's broken now. What happened? What happened, baby? Oh, come on, baby. Don't be like that. I can't even unlock it. Huh. I don't know what happened, guys. What happened? I can't do anything. Oh, okay. Well, we'll do this then. Oops. I don't know, man. When Soto dropped off, it just left everything all jacked up. We'll just do that. Yeah, there it is. Oh. All right. I can't move the camera though, so this is cool. I don't know how to fix it, guys. Okay. Lock. Unlock. Full screen. I don't know. Am I frozen? Uh-oh. Uh-huh. Well, that's weird. We'll come back on. We'll come back on because whatever happened. Oh. And the live. And now. That was weird. I don't know what happened there. Roman winning the Rumble was huge. I thought it was a big moment too. What is going on? Okay. Let's close this and go back on. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Okay, we'll just close it. Control Alt Delete. Task Manager. I don't know what happened there, but we'll just close it now. Okay, I don't have permission to go live. What is going on here? What is going on here? Sorry about that, guys. My whole thing just shut down on me, so we're going to try to get it going again. You. Fuck. Hey, there we go. That's a little bit better. Now, will the people come back? Block that. Hey, what's up, everybody? There we go. That's better than nothing. Okay, and we do that. Hey, everyone. Thanks for liking the live. Brandon, what are you talking about? Your fellow prize fighter? I ain't no prize fighter. I ain't no prize fighter. What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a good day. My screen just crashed on me. Thanks for joining, Lenzio. Fight, bro, fight. Thanks, Brandon. Yeah, Dark Angel. That is the Alliance blog. I'm the Alliance blog almost everywhere, on Meta, on X, on Blue Sky. We're trying out the new ones as well. Look, Lenzio, it's been too long since you've been on here, so I'm gonna officially put you on the list for 2026, Lenzio. You just made the list. Wait, hold on a second. We'll do this.
A new list.
Yeah, Lenzio, you just made the new list because you were on the old list. Happy New Year. Where you been, Lenzio? Haven't seen you around in a while. Just to remind everyone here that I'm not Kevin Owens. My name is J Cal. I'm not Kevin Owens. I'm J Cal. J Cal is my name. Kevin Owens is what you guys think I look like, but I am not Kevin Owens. I'm J Cal. Tripping Pokeballs. Love it. It's perfect. I love it even more. Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. We were talking to Soto619, and then the whole thing crashed on me, so I apologize for everything looking a little out of sorts. In the meantime, do you want to hear Nick Aldis yell at me?
If it wasn't discrimination. And you have the nerve. No.
You have the nerve
to sit there on your high horse and preach to these bottom-feeding dwellers who sit in the chat room like Alliance Blog, who's been doing this for over a decade, still only got 2,000 followers. Yeah, I see you. You're a jabroni and a ham sandwich, and I don't want to hear from you ever again about what the NWA is supposed to do. This is what pro wrestling is supposed to be. This is what the NWA is supposed to be. No. You don't tell anyone what the NWA is supposed to be, and you certainly don't lecture me about what the NWA is supposed to be. I made the NWA.
That was a few years ago, during the global pandemic, where Nick Aldis was a complete, utter asshole. He still is, by the way. I might have hurt his feelings. I might have said that he was better when he actually wrestled. I might have said that he was a paper champion. I might have said that he was a coward for not defending his title during COVID. I might have said that. Now, I understand he's a family man. The man has a wife. But I feel like there's a lot of people who have that same proclivities. You know, Thunder Rosa was out there wrestling, and she had at the time a husband and a son. Trevor Murdoch was out there wrestling. He has multiple kids and a wife. So it's like I didn't want to really hear that Nick Aldis did not want to get out there and work. His counterparts were. I never understood that. Maybe that's just me though. Maybe I'm being too hard on the guy, Maybe I was just being too hard on the guy. Do you guys think I was being too hard on him? Dang, what did you do to all this? Yeah, do you like metal music? Eric, I like some music, some metal music. Like, my favorite band is Tool, or one of my favorite bands is Tool. Back in the day, I used to really get into Megadeth, Pantera. I don't know if that's what people consider metal these days. I don't know, man. I'm stuck in this time warp where I grew up in the 90s, so my headspace is still there. I still listen to music from the, mid 90s, and that's kind of my wheelhouse. And he is toxic. You're right, Lenzio. Like Nunzio, but with a lens, right? Where is that thing? Hi. Where did it go? I don't know. Dark Angel, thank you. I will take a look at it. Should I look now, Dark Angel? Cool. The next NWA show is happening this weekend. Next weekend in Tampa. The Tampa TV tapings. And I got your message, Dark Angel. I'll give you that follow back in a little bit. I could probably do that now. It's probably not that much difficult to do that. Yeah, there it is. You got the follow back. Simple, just like that, guys. Hey, Kevin, just return at Mania. You look like. Damn it. 8 edits. Now I got to put you on the list. Because I'm on a time crunch, Jackson, I'm not really having anyone up right now. Because in like 20 minutes, we'll be talking about the NWA. And I'm going to have Pretty Boy Smooth on the show later this afternoon, this evening. It won't be here on TikTok. It'll be on Facebook and Twitch, if you want to check that out. Yeah, that's right. Certified G and a bonafide stud. And you can't teach that. Bada bing, bada boom. Baddest dude in the room. See, I pay attention. Yes, add my Facebook. Jackson, send me an invite. Kevin might be faking the neck injury. I don't think Kevin's faking a neck injury, man. To be quite honest with you, real quick, 8 edits. I have to just let you know that.
How come my name's on this?
I put your name on the list because you said I'm Kevin Owens. I can't allow that to happen. Secondly, I'm not Kevin Owens. I'm J Cal. I'm not Kevin Owens. I'm J Cal. I'm not Kevin Owens. I'm J Cal. My sister went to an NWA show, and the pic and vids there I sent were from the show in November. Oh, okay. Let me go back and look. Oh, you posted or you sent them to me because they're not in my box. But all the same, yeah, the NWA show was pretty interesting in November. November, I think they filmed in New York for the 77th anniversary show. That's where Tom Latimer lost Tom Latimer lost the 10 pounds of gold to the new champion Thrillbilly Silas Mason. And a lot of other cool things happened too. It says you sent them to my DMs on Insta. Well, let me see. There's no photos there yet. Dark Angel. Who is the person under the mask on Raw last night? That's a great question, and I don't think anyone really knows. Some people were suggesting it was Adam Pearce initially. Adam Pearce doesn't look like that. Adam Pearce is built differently. And besides, what would be the point of having a 47-year-old man put on a mask and be some sort of vigilante on the Raw roster? Like, what's the end point? At some point, we know from Wrestling 101 is everyone under a mask eventually has that mask removed unless they're from Lucha Libre. Oh, okay, I see the photos now. That's really cool. It couldn't be Jake Paul. It shouldn't have been Jake Paul anyways. At one point, you could have convinced me it was Logan Paul. At one point, I would have said, yes, it probably is Austin Theory under that mask. But now I'm not even sure anymore. At this point, the way that, the randomness of the attacks, who they've gone after. I thought it might have been LA Knight at one point, but last night it was during that match with LA Knight. And it was Austin Theory who got attacked. So it kind of eliminates those guys. You're saying Grayson Waller. That's a very interesting take. He was trying to be a part of the New Day. So Buddy Murphy. Buddy Murphy is a good choice. Buddy Murphy would be an excellent choice. But I think Buddy Murphy's still under contract at AEW, no? What's up, Jammin' Music Man? Thank you for putting respect on my name. I think you're the masked man. Brandon, it's certainly not your boy Jay, and it's certainly not Kevin Owens. I don't think Kevin Owens is going to be medically cleared to wrestle anytime soon. It's got to be Kane. A little too short to be Kane. And when was the last time you saw Kane throw a super kick? I don't think it's him. Gunther should retire the El Grande gimmick. There's a storyline there. There is. There is. I don't know if that's the one I'd like to go with, though. Lucas, you just made the list, Lucas. I'm sorry, but that's how it goes here on the J Cal show. Jeez. Whoa, thanks for the goats, Wrestle Rant. Appreciate you, sir. Luca is 100%. Well, I'm glad that you're healed. What was wrong with you, Lucas? I hope everything's okay. I've been working on healing myself. I was at the gym earlier today. Today was back and shoulders, and guess whose back is on fire right now? Mine. He meant Kevin Nash. Oh, Brandon. When is the real Kevin Owens coming back to the WWE? User, we don't really know. The thing is, especially with neck injuries, they could be career killers. They could be... He might not ever come back to the ring again. let's be honest, Big E had a severe neck injury. He did a lot of the rehabbing. He did the what's it called? Stem cells in his neck, and he's able to go around, but I don't think he's going to. Or we know that Big E retired. Big E's done. We know that Stone Cold Steve Austin had been retired for like 15 years before he wrestled Kevin Owens at WrestleMania, and it was more like a fight, wasn't really a wrestling match. We know for a fact that Adam Copeland was out for about 10 years before he was able to get medically cleared to get back in the ring. We also know that Ricky Steamboat was never quite the same after his neck injury. We know that Rick Rude was never the same after his neck injury. We know that Owen Hart was never the same after his neck injury. Stone Cold had a neck injury. He was able to get back pretty quick, but that's not typical. That's not normal. Neck injuries usually are a no-go for pro wrestlers. If Kevin Owens comes back, and it's a huge if, it probably won't be until at least the Rumble in 27. If he comes back, no one would be happier than me. Well, no, that's not true. A lot of people would be happy. I'd be happy to see him. Not because you guys identify me as TikTok Kevin Owens, but because dude is a great wrestler, and wrestling's better when he's around. That's what my point would be. Yeah, and Rachel, first of all, I saw about your funeral arrangements, and I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened, but you have my condolences. As far as Bryan Danielson, I mean, there's talks that he might even come back to the ring again. Like, he's had some physical therapy, and from oddly enough, I was reading this just yesterday because 10 years ago today, he actually retired from pro wrestling. You guys remember when he ended up retiring from the WWE and he took some time off? That was 10 years ago today. And, oh, Rachel, I'm so sorry. That's, you have my most sincere condolences. I apologize for that. That's very difficult. I'm married myself, and I couldn't imagine not having my partner. I'm very sorry about that. Yeah, Rachel, Bryan Danielson in AEW, yes, his neck has been hurt, but he retired 10 years ago from pro wrestling when he was in the WWE. He took some time off, and then he came back, and then, of course, after his WWE contract was up, he went to AEW and had an amazing run in AEW. But even then, like, the injuries had taken its toll. He has not been wrestling actively right now. But there is hope. I guess he's been seeing the same therapist that's been working on Adam Copeland, and he said that he's been feeling better than he has in years, so he might make a return. It's Jackson. It's just the same YouTube page. It's going to be on YouTube at the Alliance blog. I thought you knew that I was on YouTube, Jackson. I'm following you. Damn, dude. He didn't even follow me? Damn. The Mystery of Adam Cole. Thanks, Dark Angel. I'll take a look at him when I get a chance. What if he lost a bunch of weight? Like, the thing is, it's not about the weight for him. It's literally about it's his neck injury. Jackson, no, not Facebook. It's going to be on YouTube and on Twitch. That's where you can see the interview. Brandon keeping kayfabe alive, brother. Yeah, apparently Braun Breaker did have surgery. I don't know the details, and again, it's very problematic when the WWE does a lot of fake injury storylines, because now you don't know what's valid and what isn't. Nikki Bella also. There you go. Excuse me. That's what they're saying, but we don't know that that's accurate or not. That's just what they're saying. Like, Paul Heyman last night said it was done in the gym. They're saying that was happened on TV from flipping the table. I have no idea. And the thing is about injuries, they can happen anytime for any reason. There is no rhyme or reason when it comes to an injury. I've been rehabbing a shoulder injury from high school from about 30 years ago. Well, And that's the thing, Jackson. We just saw Seth freaking Rollins apparently injured his leg not too long ago, and then he was completely fine. So it's kind of hard to believe with 100% certainty that Braun is injured. We don't know that. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. Maybe we're getting worked. I don't know. And it's kind of hard to buy into it. You know what I mean? If he's hurt, it sucks. Terrible time to get hurt. He'll come back bigger and better than ever. No, I did not watch Untold. I think you meant Unreal, but no, I didn't watch it. Yeah, and Jackson, that's the thing. I think that's where there is a problem with pro wrestling, you know, in the ever increasing risque storylines. They're trying to blend reality with fiction. The problem is when somebody gets hurt, you know, it really can mess everything up. So I don't really know what, if he is legitimately hurt or not. I don't know. And if he's faking the injury like Seth was, it's going to give me pause the next time somebody gets hurt. And if he is legitimately hurt, well, that sucks, and I'm sorry, but like, it's hard to tell these days. You know, I don't know if, you know, that's what they said. Braun was supposed to win the Rumble, but I don't know. I feel like the person who was supposed to win was always supposed to be Roman. Roman was like, look, Roman versus CM Punk is a marquee main event matchup. It's big. Roman versus Drew isn't going to sell the tickets that Roman and Punk would have sold or will sell. I feel like that's a much better marquee matchup. The problem is, what do you do with the Undisputed title? You know, Cody's not in the title picture right now. You've got Drew, who will inevitably face the winner of the Elimination Chamber unless Drew defends the title at Elimination Chamber. So then what happens? Who do you put over in that situation? And let's say it's Randy Orton. Is Randy Orton versus Drew for the Undisputed title, is that going to sell out a night for WrestleMania? Is that bigger than CM Punk and Roman Reigns? Yeah, Keith, it doesn't make any sense at all to me to put CM Punk in that match against Finn Balor. We all know he isn't going to win that title match because, again, the big money match is CM Punk and Roman Reigns. There's a good reason to have that match. People are saying it'll be Cody versus Drew or triple threat between Cody, Drew, and Jacob. I feel like a triple threat diminishes the value of the title, and I feel like if you have to throw Jacob into that match to make it interesting, you're doing it all wrong. Roman and Punk, everyone will watch, everyone will pay money to be there live. I agree with you, Rachel. I think that is a big money match. What if they throw Finn into the main match and make it a triple threat? I love Finn Balor as much as you guys do, and maybe even more. See this belt right back here? This one? This is the title belt that he had before going to New Japan Pro Wrestling. This is the NWA British Commonwealth Championship. A belt so pretty, I had to own it. And that is the belt that Finn Balor had when he came stateside and joined the NWA roster before becoming a part of New Japan Pro Wrestling. That Finn Balor is a talent that I've been following for almost 25 years now. And I think he's a phenomenal athlete. I think he's an incredible athlete, but I also feel like he is not going to add value to Roman versus CM Punk. Does he deserve a title run? Absolutely, but we're not doing it at WrestleMania. We're not doing it before WrestleMania. It's got to be Punk and Roman. That's what's going to sell tickets. That's business booking. That is business 101. Give the fans something they cannot deny. Roman Reigns is bigger than wrestling. CM Punk is one of the most well-known names in wrestling. That is a money match. The only way to make that bigger is if The Rock was the special guest referee, which that's not going to happen. I bet they only did the chamber match between Punk and Balor because Punk is from Chicago. That very well could be. Look, Finn Balor deserves better than what Finn Balor has had, right? I could say that with my whole chest. Finn Balor deserves to be in the main event. And it's unfortunate that they've pushed him aside for so long. Maybe they are starting to see some value in him. Maybe he'll get that run. But it's not going to be before Mania. If Roman Reigns wins the title at Mania, forget it. It's a done deal. Finn isn't going to get a shot at it. If CM Punk keeps that title past WrestleMania, then maybe Finn Balor at Survivor Series or SummerSlam has a shot to take that title from him. I think that title that Finn will take is Dom's the IC title, and that's very that that's been speculated pretty widely too. The history between the Judgment Day and Finn kind of getting tired of Dominic's shit, basically, and Dominic, kind of being, one of the top guys without really doing a whole lot lately. I feel like that matchup makes a lot more sense to me. We won't see Roman back on TV till March 2nd. Maybe. They had Chicago Punk colors for EC for months. Jokes, I'm not sure what you mean by that. Say it, write that differently. I don't understand what you're trying to say. But as every Tuesday, we go live on our YouTube channel as well to talk NWA. And I hope you will be joining us for that. Oh, I could have done this the whole time. Does that show up? Does that look lame or cool, guys? You tell me. Does that look cool or lame? Elimination Chamber has had a CM Punk match theme for months. Okay. Got it. When you said EC, you meant Elimination Chamber. I was confused as to what you meant. They had Chicago Punk colors for Elimination Chamber for months. Got it. Hey, Foxy, thanks for jumping in. We're about to talk some NWA. Hope you guys got your NWA hats on. If not, I don't know what to tell you. It is what it is. I can't wait till we get 2K26 come out and I can be Joe Henry. When you're Joe Henry, are you gonna say his name and he'll appear? Do you believe in Joe Henry? Hear me out. Orton wins the Chamber. Orton versus Drew at Mania, and Cody wins Money in the Bank to get his way back. That could be it. I feel like, look, at some point Cody's going to get that title back. At some point. Is it going to be at SummerSlam? Maybe. Is it going to be at Elimination Chamber? Probably not. Is it going to be at WrestleMania? I hope not. Oh, Keith, so you're thinking maybe Survivor Series? It's got to be a big premium event, does it not? I feel like Money in the Bank would be a good way to elevate new stars. 100%. I agree with you on that. I agree. Because I feel like there should always be a match that is going to elevate somebody. Now, the Rumble does a good job of elevating people as well, right? The Rumble, every time there's a Rumble, we see guys from NXT have an opportunity to kind of break through. And to your point, you said Kit Wilson. I mean, how long ago was it when Austin Theory won Money in the Bank? I kind of see what you're saying. Anyone but Jey Uso. That's fair, Keith. All right, guys. Well, I do appreciate you hanging out with me. I do appreciate you guys talking wrestling with me. However, we're going to talk some NWA, and we're doing that right now. So if you want to hang out and talk NWA, you're more than welcome to. And if not, we'll see you next time. For those of you on YouTube, head over to the other